Yeah, we can all agree that the only reason why Arsenal lost that league last season is because of lack of depthness. Right? They lack it. That's the fact, man. You can never compare them to Man City. Man City, I can say Guardiola trusted almost 23 players in his squad. Almost 23 players. And I've said it time without number. I said it that the second 11 of Man City can still win the league. That's how good they are. That's how great the depthness of their club is. And I think the only reason Arsenal lost that league last season is because they lack it. You understand? I mean, you could say that Arteta did not even trust more than 11 players in that his squad. That's it. I mean, if you want us to compare them, let's do it. Let's do the comparison. Like you, Mahrez from bench or most of the time, one of the elite player, one of the best player you will fight for the world. But yet they come from bench. And who they bench him? Bernardo Silva. I mean, if you bench Grealish, who you go bring? Go see bring Foden, elite player, outstanding player. I mean, if you bench Ake, you go bring Laporta. That's great. Like, if you look at Man City, you know, say man, like they bam. Even the second 11 will still mend you. Compared to Arsenal team, you understand? Like, if you bench Partey, who you want bring? You bench Odegaard, you bring Vieira. You bench Saka, who they bring? They bring Nelson. You bench Martinelli, who they bring? Are they out now? Who they bring? You bench Gabriel Jesus, you bring Eketia. So basically, I think one of the reasons why what makes them to lose the league last season was because of lack of depthness in the team, and it happens mainly when the defender and the striker went on injury, and I think they felt it more when Saliba got injured, right? So I think today what we're going to do, we're going to name 5 players we think Arsenal should sign this season and they'll win the league next season. I'm serious because I've said it, man. I've said it that the 3 teams that can really give Manchester City fight next season are Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester United. So if Arsenal want to win the league next season, I think these are the 5 players they need to sign to make sure that they win the league next season. And when you look at it, you think like, okay, Partey is getting old, Saka is gone, right? So you think of that midfield now, and who can you think of, bro? I'm thinking of number 1, Declan Rice. Just go for Declan Rice. I think they've gone for him now, and they decline the bid, but still go for him, get him. Declan Rice is one of the most elite midfielder. He's one of the most outstanding Premiership midfielder. He just won the Conference League now. I mean, he's doing well for himself, and he's box-to-box player. And if he come to Arsenal, I think he'll become one of the best box-to-box player. I know they exaggerate, now true they tell so. And when you look at his performance, he's a captain, he's a leader, and he have won something, right? So he's coming into this Arsenal team with different mentality and winning mentality, and I would think that is what Arsenal really need. In that midfield again, I think they will need to sign another player, and I cannot think of anybody than Moise Caicedo. Moise Caicedo is one of the most outstanding tackler, interceptor, and Okali player I've ever seen in my life. One of it. 21 years old. Outstanding. Last season, he wanted to come to Arsenal. Arsenal just need to push a little bit and just sign this boy. But unfortunately, Arsenal did not. So I think Arsenal will have to do everything possible this season to just sign him. You know, he'll be playing in Champions League. And I think he'll play for Champions League. I just heard that Chelsea are having interest on him. And I will be so heartbroken if Chelsea have him. But I think Arsenal need to sign that guy. Sign him into that midfield. Imagine the midfield combined of Caicedo, Rice, Odegaard, and Partey. That would be mad. And if anyone goes to injury, you know what? Anybody can still take his place. You understand? And I think they will need to sign another good centre back. Because really, when Arsenal started falling was when Saliba got injured and Tomiyasu got injured too. That's when the downfall came. In fact, let me give this record to you. Arsenal are they have the fifth best stats in the history of Premiership. 5th best stats in the history of Premiership. In their first 19 games, they got 50 points. Can you get that? 50 points. Imagine the depthness of this club was much. That's to tell you that they're likely to finish with 100 points. But unfortunately, they lost that because they lost Saliba. Before Saliba went on injury, they considered 0.5 goals. But as soon as he went to injury, they considered 1.9 goals. That's 2 goals in every match. Crazy, right? So that's to tell you that they need depth. And I think Arteta did not believe in the 25 player that he had. So you could just believe in just 11. So that's it. And I think Arsenal need to sign another winger that can fit into his place. I mean, why can't you go for Musa Diaby of Bayer Leverkusen? I think they say his price is like 60 million, 70 million pounds, but that $60 million, sorry. That would be amazing to sign. That guy is he's agile, he's fast, he can score goals, and I think he will fit into Arteta's team. So sign Musa Diaby and he will be perfect for Arsenal. I mean, when you think about it again, I think you can still even sign Asensio of Real Madrid. I think Asensio is likely to leave Real Madrid this season. I don't know if he have left anyway, but I think if Arsenal bring him into this team with his leadership, with his winning mentality, I think he's going to do absolutely very, very well in this Arsenal team. And I think Arsenal will be competing for the Premiership next season. And the fifth player I can think of, because when Jesus when he got injured last season, he was replaced by Nketiah. Nketiah did well, so I cannot take that away from him. He played well, he scored some goals, but at the end of the season, man, it was difficult for Jesus. So on that places now, man, you need to bring another striker will make sense. And that's why I'll be going with Gonzalez Ramos. He's a Portuguese sensation. I think he plays for Benfica. He scored hat-trick against Switzerland in the last World Cup. I think that's where he burst into the scene. So I think he's the kind of player that Arsenal would love to have. And I think if Arsenal can sign these 5 players that I just mentioned now, bro, they'll be competing with Man City next season, and they can even win the league next season. Because the only way they lost the league this season is because they lack depthness in the squad. And I think it's painful to every Arsenal fans, even to some of us that are not Arsenal fans, because we would have preferred Arsenal to win the game than Man City, right? So if Arsenal want to win the league this season, they should sign these all players, and they will be winning the league. Yeah. Please, if this is the first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button so that I can get something just like this. Thank you and God bless.